Dancing on the edge of reality, caught in the spell of this magnetic gravity. In the endless fantasy, we lose all sanity. Nothing else matters in our electric city.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm pretty excited to show you my caboodle of really old makeup. Some of this makeup goes back, I think it's like from the 80s actually. So I'm almost 40 and this is kind of the makeup that I used in like high school. So that would put it in like 90s, early 2000s time frame. And I know some of it's there's also some of it kind of around like 2016-ish, I think, time frame. So, yeah, I'm actually like super excited to get into this video, because this is pretty much all the makeup that I refuse to throw away over the years. So, yeah, and I really love like makeup nostalgia videos. I think they're really fun. Yeah, I have some relics in here, you guys, so I'm really excited to show you guys this. Alright, so I already showed you kind of an overview of the caboodle, and this video is also going to be like a little long, so make sure you get like some tea or a snack or something, because I actually have more in here than what I thought I was going to have. So, okay, let's start pulling stuff out. So, I also have, most of this video is going to be eyeshadow. I think I didn't really wear a lot of foundation, concealer, and I don't think I even did my eyebrows. I just wore a lot of eyeshadow and eyeliner, and I didn't keep any of my old eyeliners from over the years. So it's gonna kind of be like an eyeshadow heavy video. And I also have some lip products and a little bit of like face powders and stuff, like blushes and bronzers. So, okay. So, the first thing I pulled out is this Hard Candy Duo eyeshadow, and this is in Backstage Pass. Do you guys remember when Hard Candy had eyeshadows like this? Oh my god, please focus. Of course my camera isn't going to want to focus. Okay, I think maybe. I hope this isn't going to be, there we go, an issue throughout this video. But, yeah, do you guys remember these from Hard Candy? I used to love Hard Candy baked eyeshadows. I don't think I touched this one that much, but are they still, oh my gosh, they're still really pigmented. Maybe I should do a video using my old relic makeup. Wow, that blue, please focus. That blue is really, really pretty. Like, so freaking pretty. It's still really pigmented. And one thing I've kind of realized when I've been snooping through my old makeup is, I'm gonna get a little wet wipe out. I feel like I'm gonna want to swatch everything. But, is makeup really hasn't gotten much better. Like, I feel like makeup from a couple years ago, or like this 90s and early 2000s, I think it was a better quality than what we're getting now. Because there's some eyeshadows I used to love, and now I hate them because the older formulas were better. So that is one thing I've kind of noticed. Okay, so I have these Physician Formula shimmer strips. I used to have every single one of these. I think I gave most of them away. I don't remember like what year these are from, but I know they don't make them anymore. I used to love these, and I used to wear them wet, and that's kind of why it's all funky and weird. I remember I really loved this color right here, and I paired it with this one. But yeah, I'd get them wet. My dogs are barking, so I'm sorry. They'd be like super pigmented when you wet them. So I might pull out another one of these. I think I gave most of my Physician Formula shimmer strips away, but we'll see. Alright, I know this one is a relic. This is the Hard Candy Shadow Books. Do you guys remember these? Like, holy shit, this thing is super old. I still even have the little eye spoolie thing. Like, I freaking loved the crap out of this. I think they had another silver toned one, but I remember this shade right here, that little bronzy shade, that was freaking like everything. But yeah, these Hard Candy eyeshadow books. And I think they came with a little eyeliner, but my eyeliner isn't there anymore. But I wish Hard Candy would kind of make cool stuff like this again. Okay, and this is absolutely a freaking relic also. Do you guys remember Physicians Formula like baked eyeshadows. Like, I know these are really, really good. I wonder if I could swatch these. Look how sorry, I'm trying not to custom my videos anymore, but look how dusty and crusty that is. I hit pan on that like shimmery shade so hard. Like, the pigment is still there, which is kind of wild to me. Like, I loved the crap out of these, you guys. Like, I love this so much. And then I have a bunch of these L'Oreal Hip Duos. This one's super dirty. This one, do they have names? They don't really have names. I think this is called Dashing. This one was a matte black and a matte pink. I wore this one a lot. Oh my gosh, I can't even, like, it's all crunched in there. It's getting everywhere. But yeah, that matte black used to be the blackest black you can find in the drugstore. I remember, I can't tip it up even more, but it's all gonna fall out. But yeah, this one was a good one from back in the day. Like, I tried to savage some like things off the floor, and it's so pigmented, it's like getting all over my hands. But yeah, that matte black I think was like iconic. I think this was like early 2000s-ish. I have a bunch of these. I'm gonna pull a bunch of these out, I know. And I know a lot of you people that have been in the makeup sphere for a while are gonna remember this one, NYC bronzer. Do you guys freaking remember these? This was the bronzer to use. Like, look at this. I remember this thing. I still have the little poof. It was just like a little, there's nothing to this actually. Yeah, but do you guys remember these? That was the color. This was in 720A Sunny. This used to be the go-to bronzer. Oh my god, that thing, I barely touched it and I like already kind of destroyed it. So yeah, NYC bronzers. These were it back in the day. And then this is also another relic. Do you guys remember Fox in a Box? I freaking love little Fox in the Boxes. This one is in Sweet and Spicy, and I think these were Benefit dupes, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I like how I still have the spoolies and the little brushes for all these. But this is what this one looked like, and it was spicy and sweet. Yeah, you guys, Fox in a Box. I wish they'd bring this back. Like, I loved old school hard candy packaging. Like, it was so unique, and it kind of had this really cool, like, tattoo grungy style. And I think they changed it. I mean, they still have good products, but I feel like all of the all the brands, they used to have such cool packaging, and then they like changed it. Now it's all boring. Like Urban Decay, like they had cool packaging, now it's like all clean girl aesthetic. Okay, I know these were popular, but I literally forgot what they were called. I think they were like lip stains or something. But it's this Revlon lip stain pen. It's so old, the writing has like worn off. And I know these were popular, but I literally forgot. They twist up. This is like super, super ancient. But I remember these were like beloved. What are they called? Because I can't read the name because the name wore off. But this is in shade Honey Dulce. So I think it says Revlon Color Burst. Yeah, I know it's super, super old, but I know, leave me a comment in the comment section down below if you guys remember what these were called. I know these were popular though. And then these were super popular. This was also like one of the more popular blushes. This is in Honeymoon by Hard Candy. This was beautiful, and I really, really want this to come back, but it probably won't. But yeah, I hit pan on this so hard. Like, it was the prettiest, like, baby doll, like, little blush lighter. Like, I really was into these hard candy, like, baked things. But yeah, you guys, look how beautiful that was. Yeah, Honeymoon. And you could apply it wet or dry. So I really like these. But yeah, this was so popular. I think there was another one that was more peachy. I might have it, but I don't think I do. I know there was one called Baby Doll, and it was a really bright pink, but I don't think I have that one. Okay, this eyeshadow palette was my beloved eyeshadow palette, and this is probably from, I want to say 90s or early 2000s. This is kind of when I was starting to get into my emo scene phase. But yeah, this is a CoverGirl eyeshadow. Look how old this packaging is, you guys. I have a lot of really old eyeshadows. And what was this one? Eye enhancer. I don't know what the name of this is. Is it on the front? It probably was on the sticker that is no longer there. Yeah, I don't know the shade, but this was so pretty. There's actually a shade in here that I cannot find till this day. It's a really, I hate opening these up because they're all falling out now. This right here, it was a pretty like gunmetal, like gray blue color, and this is, I can't find this shade anywhere anymore. It's a very unique shade. And then the shade in between was like a pretty sky blue. Yeah, this was actually a really, really special formula from CoverGirl. So do you guys remember when the packaging looked like this? This is what the packaging looks like now. I know they've kind of gone through a couple of rebrands of their packaging, but this is nowadays packaging, and this is the olden days packaging. Probably from maybe the late 90s to early 2000s, and this is like now. And you can tell these are kind of similar color stories, but that shade still is not the same as that shade, so. And the quality of these is still so much better than the new stuff. Like, the new stuff feels dry and it doesn't blend very well. The old stuff was like silk. All right, I gotta kind of hurry up because some of these are gonna be long. Okay, or this video is gonna get really long. So this is Emerald Smokes. This is probably like mid 2000s. This is Maybelline. They still make this, but it's in different packaging, and I prefer this packaging and this formula way more than whatever they have now. So this is Lavender Smokes, but this is what their packaging looks like now, and this is like what it used to be. So yeah, and this formula isn't that good anymore, and this one is Natural Smokes. Like, I've actually tried to use these now, and these suck now. These were it, and it makes me sad that they're no longer this good. I'm gonna pull a bunch of those out because I need to hurry up and go because this video is already 14 minutes long. Okay, so this is Maybelline Charcoal Smokes, about from the same time frame. It looks like this. I wore this a lot. This was like my emo scene girl dream palette, so. Okay, and then I have this Revlon matte eyeshadow. This is in Veteran Blue, I think. Look how pretty that is. I don't think Revlon makes this color anymore. I don't have any Revlon eyeshadows, like the newer ones. Maybe I should buy some newer ones and test this out. But this was really, really beautiful, and I should have worn it more back in the day. Another beautiful Revlon satin eyeshadow. This is a really pretty, like, grungy green teal color. This is in Peacock Luster. Like, beautiful. Why don't we wear these anymore? Okay, and this is another relic. I don't know the shade of this because they don't put the shades of these, but this is old school CoverGirl eyeshadow. This is a really pretty, like, reddish purple tone. Like, look how beautiful that is. So I do have a newer CoverGirl single. This is what the packaging looks like now, and this is like what it used to be, probably around like early 2000s. This is what they have now, but this is what they used to be. And I prefer this formula. Okay, now we have another Maybelline eyeshadow. This is an Emerald Isles. And this formula is beautiful. I remember this shade right here. You could say I hit pan on it. I loved this shade right here. This is an Emerald Isles. I need to like repurchase the Maybelline eyeshadows quads and see how much better the old school ones are. And this is in Mocha number 10. I think I had most of these. Look how much I hit pan on this, you guys. Oh gosh. This was like my favorite go-to palette for a good neutral eye. You can see I hit pan on that one. And then this guy, this is a CoverGirl. It's their classics line, only this one's super old. Like, you can see how dirty that label is. I think I have a newer version of this. I think this is in Natural Glow. They still have these around, but the packaging's a little different. I didn't pull it out. I might show you guys. It's a little different, but they keep this one around in their classics line, but this one's super old. This one might actually be from like the 90s. But you can get that same thing newer. Okay, and this one right here might be the oldest one from my collection. This is Old School CoverGirl. This one I think actually might be from the 80s. Like, look at how old that is. Look at those old, look at that old symbol right there. And it doesn't have the name, but look how old all of that is on the back. Like, I think this eyeshadow is from the 80s because I think my mom gave me this one, and she doesn't wear makeup anymore. So I remember she gave me most of her collection. And look how dusty this is. Oh my gosh. It is so old. It's actually like dust in there. So this is from the 80s. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a comparison. So this right here is a CoverGirl eyeshadow from probably early 2000s. And this is one from the 80s. Like, look at the comparison. Like, isn't that nuts? And you can even see the label difference. Like, this one's so weathered. This one I still kind of kept in good shape, but yeah, this one actually might be the oldest one that I own, and it's a relic. So, okay, and I know everyone remembers these. I think this is from about 2016. Okay, these are the Wet n Wild palettes that look like this. I freaking loved these. Wet n Wilds, please make these again. This formula was absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm like, what is this one? Petal Pusher. I wore the living crap out of this one. I mean, I only had pan on one shade, but I remember wearing this a lot. Like, this was so amazing. I loved the old school cover, or old school Wet n Wild eyeshadows. I wish they'd make them again, like this quality. And this one is in Comfort Zone. I know you guys remember Comfort Zone. Like, freaking Comfort Zone. This palette was freaking everything. And I think, yeah, you can use these wet or dry, and they're just absolutely freaking beautiful. Okay, so this one is another one of those big Hard Candy eyeshadows. This is in Space Cadet. It's a really pretty green, shimmering green. Look how beautiful that was. I barely put a dent in it. Like, freaking absolutely gorgeous. I loved this one so much. This is in Lunar Eclipse. This was the most prettiest dirty gold eyeshadow in the drugstore back in the day. Do you guys remember this? Lunar Eclipse. This was like liquid gold on your eyes. And you could wear this wet or dry. That's dry. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sad that these aren't around anymore. What do we have to do as people to make brands make their old stuff again? Like, do we have to like petition? Stop giving us clean girl shit. Okay, and this is another CoverGirl eyeshadow from back in the day. I wore a lot of CoverGirl, or not CoverGirl, Maybelline eyeshadows from back in the day, because Maybelline had my favorite formula, but the Maybelline formula sucks now. Okay, this is in Chai Latte. It's another one I hit pan on. This one was a good one. But the formula has changed a lot, actually, and it makes me sad. Okay, and this one is in Sapphire Ice. This was a really, really pretty winter eyeshadow. I don't think I hit pan on anything, but freaking beautiful, right? Like, I don't even think Maybelline has this color story anymore. But yeah, they need to come out with better eyeshadows, and they need to come out with eyeshadows in their old formula. I'm very passionate about this, you guys. Okay, this is another relic that I think is from the 80s. Okay, this is Rimmel Metallic Pearls. This is another super ancient one. Look how freaking old that looks like on the inside. Like, this one is pretty much just dust at this point. But yeah, it's pretty, two pretty silver colors. And the formula on this was absolutely beautiful. And I think this is probably my mom's from back in the day. Okay, and we have another, like, early 2000s CoverGirl eyeshadow. This one is in, I don't know, they don't have the names on here, but it looks like this. It's a really pretty, like, foresty green teal color. Beautiful. I don't think they come out with they have this shade anymore. Like, CoverGirl, bring this back. Okay, and this is in Blue Had Me at Hello. I loved this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this so much. This, because I really liked blue teal eyeshadow looks when I was young, and I still do. But freaking beautiful, right? Bring this back so I can die happy, wet and wild. Okay, we have another one of those L'Oreal Hip eyeshadows. It says Sculpted. I don't know if that's the name, but I gotta be careful because these get a little dusty and crusty. Look at those two shades, you guys. Freaking beautiful perfection. Those were L'Oreal Hip duos, were so popular when they came out, and I think I tried to get almost all of them. Here's another one. This one is in Mystical. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I remember, who was it? I think it was All That Glitters used this in a eyeshadow tutorial, and I think she made me buy this. Like, look how pretty that is. Freaking beautiful. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there's also a little spoolie. There's a compartment where you have a spoolie on the back side, and they should have put a mirror back here, but they didn't. But freaking beautiful, right? Okay, I hit pan on this one pretty hard. This is Natural Smokes. Another Maybelline eyeshadow quad. Like, look at how beautiful that is. I hit pan on this one. Actually, I hit pan on a lot of those, but I really love this one. And I think, what is this one? Natural Smokes. I think I have Natural Smokes. So this is the old one. This is the new one. I have worn this one a couple times already, and this one is 1,000 times better. Like, this one is not pigmented, and it's kind of like dry. It feels very dry panned. This is very like creamy and pigmented, and it blends like a dream. So the old formula is so much better, and I think that's why I have so many Maybelline eyeshadow quads. Okay, this is a L'Oreal eyeshadow quad. This is in Forest Smokes. This is super old. L'Oreal used to have these too, but I don't think they make this anymore. I don't think they have any quads. I think they have like maybe one eyeshadow palette, which I think I have. But yeah, beautiful, right? I hit pan on that one shade down there. Like, I remember in like the early 2000s, these really pretty like emerald green colors were really popular. They're not so popular now, but back in the day they were really popular, so that's why there's so many like this. This was in Forest Smokes, if you guys didn't catch that. Okay, this one is really good. This is the L'Oreal Hip Duo. This is in Platinum. I remember that matte black eyeshadow was everything, and you have a really, really pretty silver. Like, these were so freaking pigmented. Like, I feel like if the drugstore ever made what they used to make, they would be making so much money. Okay, and then I have another Revlon eyeshadow. This is in Black Galaxy. I don't have, they're all crusty and dusty, so they're all kind of falling out. So this is a pretty sparkly black shade. It was absolutely beautiful. And then I have a Revlon Diamond Lust, and this one was in Neptune Star. Like, look how pretty that is. That's like gorgeous. Like, all that glitter. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Okay, I know this one I wore a lot, and I don't remember. It's so old. I think most of the label came off, but it says Sun-Baked Neutrals. This one I wore so much, and I remember like when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, I wore this one a lot, and I remember that shade right there I wore so much. Like, I used to be a CNA before I joined the Coast Guard, and I remember wearing this eyeshadow palette like almost every single freaking day because it was so pretty. It's weird how like I look at my old makeup and I have a memory of where I was and what I was doing when I was wearing them. Okay, this is an Enchanted Forest. This one was another beautiful one, and as you can see, I hit pan on like every single shade. This shade right here I remember was super interesting because it was like the prettiest lid color, and it doesn't look that great like right now, but it was the most softest champagne shade. Like it kind of, what is that one brand that was like just recently that was discontinued a while ago? Stila Kitten. Do you guys remember that eyeshadow? It reminded me of that because it was soft. Okay, and this one I wore a lot. I don't know the name of this. Turquoise Tempest. Do you guys remember this shade? The shade was kind of popular. I wore this one a lot. This one was beautiful. This was they also had like a lime green that I think I had but gave away because I never wore it. But it was like a really matte, pretty teal color. And then this is another one that I think is super old. It's not my oldest one by any means. Okay, so this one is, the label mostly wore off, but I think it was called Onyx because I remember wearing this one a lot. It was a really pretty shimmery matte black color. And I'm pretty sure the name was Onyx because I wore this one a lot. This was like one of my favorite emo girl scene eyeshadows I wore a lot back in the day. Okay, I have some stuff from the Fergie collection, and I remember I used to have a lot from the Fergie collection from Wet n Wild, but I don't have most of it because I either used it up and threw it away or I gave it away is what I tend to do. But this is Fergie Wet n Wild eyeshadow. This is freaking beautiful. What does it have the shade? I think it's the Center Stage collection, but I wore this one. I believe this came out when I was in the Coast Guard, and I remember wearing this a lot during that time frame, and that was like over 10 years ago. So it was probably 2014, 13, somewhere around there is when Fergie came out with her collection, and I had a bunch of it. I remember their highlighters were really pretty, and I really, really wish I had more of them. Okay, so I have a Maybelline eyeshadow in Night Sky, and I don't have one of their singles, their newer singles. I don't think I do. Oh wait, yeah, I do actually. So, Night Sky, it was a pretty matte black with shimmers in it. This is super, super old, definitely early 2000s. And this is what their packaging looks like now. So this is what it used to be. You can see it's a little different. And this is their packaging today. So you can see the difference. And then these were so pretty. I loved the crap out of these, you guys. Okay, so this is Rimmel Glam Eyes. Do you guys remember these? These were also really popular. This one is in Glam Ice. I hit pan on this so hard because it's the prettiest thing. It was the most prettiest, shimmeriest white eyeshadow. I loved it. I could not freaking throw this out. I have another Revlon eyeshadow and Violet Star. Do they make anything like this anymore? Revlon, like their singles. I remember their singles were so freaking good. Like, look at that. And this was in Violet Starlet, sorry. They had a really pretty eyeshadow, single eyeshadow thing going for a while. Because everything was like really pretty and glittery. Okay, I forgot. Amethyst Smokes. I loved this. This was my favorite purple eyeshadow palette. I need to get the new one. But yeah, this formula was superior to whatever they have out now. Yeah, Maybelline used to actually, you guys probably don't believe this, but at one point Maybelline used to be killing the eyeshadows, but not so much anymore. Okay, this is another Glam Eyes. This is in Jewel Night. A nice pretty, this was actually more of like a smoky gray. These are really good. The quilted formula, this is a really, really good formula. I remember everyone was like raving about these when these first came out. And this is in Turquoise Jewel and High Pearl. Another super old Maybelline eyeshadow. beautiful. I really liked these teal shades, and you can see the brush is like just straight up disintegrating. Yeah, I would say early 2000s, like 2000, like 8, 9, 7, like they're pretty long time ago stuff. Okay. And this is a CoverGirl Classics blush. And I think this is in, I have this one, Soft Mink. This is an old school Soft Mink. CoverGirl has a line that I think they call it their Classics line. So this is Soft Mink from probably the 90s. And I have Soft Mink, like a modern day one, but they keep the packaging looking pretty old. Maybe at the end of the video, I'll pull it out and I'll show you what their newer Classics looks like. Okay, and these ones, oh my gosh, these were so popular. This is in Strawberry Shortcake, and these were their Revlon Color Burst lip butters. Do you guys remember these? People loved these, you guys. And this one was in a really pretty pink color. Like, these were really good. These were super creamy and super pretty. I think I only have one shade. But yeah, this is Strawberry Shortcake. I remember these were really popular as well. Revlon needs to bring these back. Okay, and the stuff I have, it's still old, but it's a little less drugstore. I think I have some old school Victoria's Secret, a little bit of Avon. So this is another L'Oreal Paris Hip Duo, and this one is in Magnetic. This was so pretty, you guys. Look at this. Like that beautiful blue and that teal shade together. Like, I wore this one a lot. And then I don't remember, I want to say I got this from Sally's Femme Couture Mineral Baked Eyeshadows. I didn't hit pan on these like I thought I was going to, but another pretty teal eyeshadow, baked teal eyeshadow. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Like, this color was really popular in like the early 2000s and 90s. That was like really pretty like teal tones, I remember. I think that's why I have so many teals. But yeah, this one, I didn't use it all, but I think I got this from Sally's. And then this is from that same line. I think from Sally's, the Femme Couture. I think it's pretty much the same thing, only it has a little light blue shade right here. But yeah, absolutely beautiful, you guys. Stunning. And then I have some super old school Victoria's Secret eyeshadows. I have this really pretty teal color, and then I have this really pretty like shimmery brown color. I don't know if they have names. Oh, this is, I think it's called Luster or Serenity. This is it. I wore this a lot when me and my husband first met. So this is definitely from like 2009, maybe earlier than 2009. But do you guys remember these? These are so pretty. Oh my gosh. I can't I get so excited when I think about this stuff. And this one is in Sparkle Lose Control. Yeah, I remember I wore these a lot when we were dating. So yeah, that was easily, we got married in 2009. We were dating, so probably like 2006, 2007. Okay, and then I have this from Femme Couture. I think this is also Sally's Beauty. This is in Floral Blush. You guys probably, this probably is less popular because it was not a drugstore brand, but it was kind of a weird off-brand, but I hit pan on that. I really like this one. This one definitely is 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. Okay, and then I have two Avon palettes. These are super old, is all I can tell you. I don't remember. I was wearing these in high school. Probably like when I was like 13 or 14. So like early, it was like 2000 sometime. Early 2000, 2001, 2002 maybe. So these are old school Avon palettes. I really loved this one. I like this really pink salmon shade right here. I remember specifically. Yeah, these are ancient. Ancient. And this one is in Coral Glow. Oh, wait, I think they're the same color story. I think I had two of the same one. I don't know how I managed to do that. Yeah, Coral Glow. I don't know how I have two in Coral Glow. So if you guys wanted to see some old school Avon. Okay, and I have like, I think 3 more old school Maybelline eyeshadows, and then I have some lip products. So this is in Silver Lining by Maybelline, a single. Really pretty silver shade. I think they still make this shade. So yeah. This is a duo. This is in Seagrass. This one was really pretty too. I really loved this one. Seaglass. Sorry, I think I said Seagrass. Seaglass. This was really pretty. I loved this one. I wore this one a lot back in the day. And this is an amethyst, and I think I do have a newer amethyst. Okay. Old school amethyst. I think this is the newer amethyst right here. I don't know. I don't see the name. Oh, wait. This is in... No, I'm wrong. This is in Plum. This is Plum. So this... I thought I had a newer amethyst. I might actually go to the drugstore and pick up amethyst. It is similar, though. It looks very similar. You can tell this one is a little bit darker and plummier. But, yeah, this one was beautiful. This was like the go-to purple eyeshadow back in the day. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going through lipsticks, so I'm gonna try to hurry this up. Okay, this is an old school L'Oreal Paris lipstick, and this is I Pink You're Cute. So I remember this. I don't know if they make this shade. I imagine they do, but I remember not loving this shade very much. So yeah, it's a really pretty coral shade, but for some reason I wasn't gravitating towards it. So their packaging hasn't changed that much, but I know this is definitely an older lipstick. And I think this came from, it's Julia Maine, I think. This is super old. I don't remember, I didn't wear this one very much, but it was one of those weird special collections by L'Oreal. This one's pretty old. This one's definitely like early 2000s. Whenever they would have like the celebrity like compilations or whatever they are. Okay, this is Avon. This is definitely super old. Cozy Mauve. This is an old school Revlon or Avon. I know this. I'm trying to think. This I probably got when I got the eyeshadows. This is definitely like early 2000s, and I barely touched it because I was super young and I didn't really wear a lot of lipstick when I was super young, so I probably was gifted this when I got those eyeshadows and just never touched it. Like you can see it still has the engraving on it. I might have played with it like once. It is a pretty shade though. I definitely wear it now. And this is another one of those old Revlon lipsticks and like the quilted packaging. They don't have them anymore, but this is in Pink Sugar. And I remember I used the shit out of this one. This was like my go-to like nude lip. I remember when I was a little emo girl, I would wear like crazy dark eyeshadows and then either put concealer over my lips or wear like a nude lipstick. So I think that's the one I wore a lot in high school. This is I think an old school CoverGirl lipstick, and I don't think they look like this anymore. But this is in the shade Streaker. It's a really pretty shade, actually. I just never touched it for some reason when I was, like, in high school. I did use it a little bit, but it's very pretty. I think it wasn't quite nude enough, and I really wanted those, like, dead girl lips. Okay. This is from Blake Lively. She collabed with L'Oreal. So I don't know what year that would be from. See, it says Blake on it, when that collab was, but I imagine it's probably a long time ago. And this is the color. It's a really pretty, vibrant coral. And this is in Blake's Pink, is what it says on the bottom. So yeah, whenever Blake Lively collabed with L'Oreal, that's whatever year this came out. I don't know what year that is off the top of my head. And then I have a really old Revlon Color Stay lipstick, and this is in the shade Silver City Pink, and I do have a newer version of this. This is just a super old one. They've had these around for a while, so this is a really, really good lipstick, and it's really pretty. And the formula is kind of the same as what it used to be back in this day. So I'm glad Revlon never really changed their formula. And then this is a super old Maybelline lipstick. This is in Pink Pop. I don't know if they make this anymore. But yeah, Look at that. Do they make this color anymore? This was kind of popular back, I want to say like 2016. It got kind of talked about. It's like a really cool tone pink, like a bright bubblegum pink. But I don't think the color really like took off for a long time. I think it kind of had its moment and then people forgot about it. But yeah, that was Pink Pop. And then I have this really old Physicians Formula butter thing. I never used this really. This is in Pop the Bubble. What year did these come out? I know it was a long time ago, but I don't remember. Maybe they still make these, or it's like different packaging. I don't remember. I didn't use a lot of this. I don't know why it's so pretty, but I didn't gravitate to it for some reason. But now it's like wasting away in my old school makeup collection. But yeah, this is in Pop the Bubble. Okay, and then this is the last thing I have in here. This is in Pink Sand, but this is a very, very old pink sand. Like, you can see how old that label is. So I think I remember using this a lot. Yeah, I used this one quite a bit. I didn't quite use it all the way to the bottom, but I wore this a lot, I want to say high school. And the funny thing about Maybelline is I think their lipstick packaging, some of them are kind of similar. I don't know if this is quite as old as my high school days. I want to say it's probably at the earliest 2016, but I think that's the year I kind of stopped collecting stuff, was 2016. I think I'm really bad with dates, but I think the oldest things that I have in this collection are these two eyeshadows. I believe these probably did come from the 80s. These ones I know are super, super old. I think because my mom had these and then she gave them to me because she didn't really wear makeup. So, and I think she had these for a while. So, yeah, you guys, I have a ton of old makeup, and I've kind of, every so often, if there is a product that I love and I don't want to throw away, I'll like kind of throw it in a different collection. This is the stuff I want to keep by itself, because this is the stuff that I used in like high school that I just couldn't get rid of. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love makeup nostalgia. I kind of wish I would have kept more, like especially like face products and stuff, but I didn't really use a lot of foundation. That's probably why. I mostly just wore eyeshadow and eyeliner and like lip gloss and stuff. Yeah, and like back in the day we were like doing concealer lips, raccoon eyes, like we looked crazy. We were all emo skater kids back in the day. So I think that is all I have for you today. So if you enjoyed the video, like the video and leave me a comment in the comment section down below, because I'm really dying to hear what you guys have to say about this. If you guys used to use these products, or if you guys have other products you guys used to use back in the day. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!